Hey guys, this is Jim Reviewer. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between the Rogue Ohio Bar and the Rogue Ohio Power Bar. Now let's get down to the structure of the bar. To keep things simple, we're comparing the E-Coat model to the E-Coat model. And now we can get down to it. So both bars come in at roughly the same weight. I mean, the difference is minor. The Ohio bar comes in at 20 kg, which is roughly 44 pounds. And the Ohio power bar comes in at 45 pounds. And that's pretty accurate. Now, this sounds like a minor difference, the next thing, but the diameter. The Ohio power bar comes in at 29 millimeters. The Ohio bar comes in at 28.5 millimeters. Now, that 0.5 millimeter difference doesn't sound like a lot, but you can feel it when you grip the bar, and it has its purpose. So the Ohio bar, what's the purpose of the structure, and why did Rogue build it this way? Well, the Ohio bar is kind of your all-around bar. Like, this is your bar that you can use for everything. You know, let's say you like to power lift, you like to do some Olympic lifts, you like to do all kinds of stuff. This is the bar. This is the bar for you. Whereas the Rogue Ohio Power Bar, it's not as versatile in that sense, but it's very specialized. It's an excellent power bar. I personally have both. They're both great, but they're both for different uses. So if you really like powerlifting, if you really like bench, squat, deadlift, and a bar that doesn't bend or anything like that, and it has powerlifting markings and so on, not to mention a center knurl, which they don't have pictured here, but it does have that, then the Ohio Power Bar is for you, hence the power portion in the name. And at $305 for both of them, yeah, it's kind of expensive. I mean, the prices have gone up because of international shipping problems and global steel prices and so on. So there are a bunch of factors that get into that. And we're not going to go down the whole inflation rabbit hole and so on. If you want to do your own research on that, you're welcome to. But yeah, like me personally, I find myself using the Ohio bar more often. It's like the daily driver. But I could also see myself using the Ohio power bar. The only thing is you'd have to get used to the knurling. Something to consider about knurling is that neither of these bars you're not gonna feel the true knurl feel with the E-Coat finish. Personally, and what I did is I went with the stainless steel finish. And if you can bite the extra $65, I think it's worth it. I think it's a huge upgrade. Personally, I wouldn't recommend going with stainless steel sleeves. I think the chrome sleeves are fine enough. Unless you live in a place that's super humid and so on. For $95 though, I mean, in the future you could always just go to Rogue's site and they offer parts where you can pick up another pair of sleeves and so on if it gets bad, but for most people it shouldn't be a huge problem, the chrome sleeves. And you do have that option on both bars, the stainless steel finish. That being said, let's look at the price real quick. And this is actually a pretty decent difference. So the Ohio bar in stainless steel comes in at $370, whereas the Rogue 45-pound bar comes in at $415. Okay, so what is the $45 difference? Great question. To be honest, I'm not too sure. If you guys know, feel free to leave it in the comments why the 45-pound Ohio bar costs $45 more bucks when the base E-Coat models cost the exact same at $305. Like why Rogue increases the price on that. Wow, if you guys know, that's actually pretty interesting. But besides that, you know, each one has its purpose. In general, like my top pick would probably be the Ohio Power Bar, the Ohio bar in stainless steel. Like, you can't go wrong with that. If you're not sure if you're a powerlifter or not, or if you're not sure if you're just going to be doing powerlifting, I'd say go with this bar. Worst case scenario, you can work with Rogue to potentially return it. They're usually pretty good about that. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We do our best to get back to them. And also a lot of other people add really cool insight based off their experiences too. And And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video and you enjoy what we're doing here, feel free to leave a like and, comment, subscribe. It really helps out. I know it sounds kind of cheesy and everyone says it, but it actually really does. And yeah, please stay tuned for more. We're going to be pumping out some more videos. Out.